Today on Guitar Porn, we're taking a look at this wonderful Music Man Axis Super Sport. This guitar now belongs to my buddy Tim Thompson. He has set it up to absolute A grade, and I am told that this guitar used to belong to a one Mark Lizotte, aka Johnny Diesel of Diesel and Johnny Diesel and the Injectors fame. If you sort of go, I've never heard of this, and the chances are you're not an Australian. Essentially, Diesel was like the guitar player in Australia of the late 80s and early 90s, really well-renowned. A for his songwriting, B for his killer guitar chops, and C for his great voice. He was briefly in a little band called the Baby Animals, who went on to have quite a bit of success as well. And Diesel's basically had sustained success in the Australian market. Still has sustained success since then, so he's still playing live, still packing them out. I saw him a couple of years ago at a festival down south here in Australia where I actually played in the opening act, and then Johnny came out and just taught everybody a new one with his three-piece band playing acoustic and playing electric. The dude rips. But anyway, more about this guitar. I should say as well, go and have a listen to the first Injectors album if you want to hear some really cool bluesy rock, and his first couple of solo albums have some really great songs, some songs that are still played every day on Australian radio, like Crying Shame and Tip of My Tongue. But the stuff that I like is the early Injectors stuff where he's really ripping on the electric guitar. But this guitar is pretty much the ultimate love child between a Les Paul Jr. and a Fender Tele. You can see there's two P90s, Les Paul Jr. I said Junior, didn't I? I meant Special. The Special has two pickups. It's got a three-way switch like a Tele and a volume and a tone control like a Tele. If you take a close look at the neck, it is a beautiful piece of bird's eye maple. There's the classic Music Man 4 and 2 headstock in there as well. This guitar started life as the original EVH Wolfgang. Eddie then left Music Man to go and do PV. I've actually got a PV Wolfgang Special here, which is a great guitar. Sounds very different to this one because of the pickups, and this has just a standard Music Man floating bridge on it. Mine has a Floyd, and then obviously now Eddie is at Fender. But let's have a listen to some sounds with this guitar. It's kind of like I said, it's best of both worlds between a Les Paul Jr. and a Tele. It almost sounds like the Strat from hell in this middle position. We'll have a listen to it with like a cleanish edge of breakup tone, and then we'll increase the gain a little bit and a little bit more. I'm just going to basically go between the three pickup position switches on here. Just have a listen to how nicely balanced all the pickups are as well. Like the neck pickup's not too boomy, it's still really nice and clear. You can actually play rhythm guitar on it, and then the bridge pickup isn't too bright and piercing like you would get out of, I guess, a Strat bridge pickup or a Tele bridge pickup. And then it's got a really, really cool character with high gain. Like I said, lots of clarity, but if you're a gent guy as well, something like a Super Sport might be up your alley because it does that kind of wiry, stringy, thing that's really popular nowadays, whether it's like, Mark Holcomb from Periphery's kind of known for that tone. You can do the intervals or the plenty thing with it. I can't play like that, so it's not going to sound like that. I'm just going to kind of riff away, but I guess that's the sort of wheelhouse we're talking about there. So enough talk, let's have a listen to some sounds with this guitar, and thanks for watching another episode of Guitar Porn.